You are invited to celebrate Major David Carter, a well-known figure in the Macon community. And George Fisher joins us this morning to tell us all about the Major and the upcoming celebration. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
So tell us a little bit about Major Carter. He's touched a lot of lives here in the Macon area.
Major Carter started this at the Lanier High School back in 1962. That's the year I was born. And he was an instructor there and up until 1990.
Wow.
In 1962, the program was mandatory. He had over 1,300 cadet students that he was in charge of every day. And so doing that was a crazy enough job, and they're still, not only were they military cadet students, they were still teenage boys.
Of course. And he wasn't even just military, though. He's had a very successful career as a service.
He spent 15 years in Macon as a leader in Macon as the city council. On the city council president and the chairman of the appropriations committee, and his duties in Macon as a leader culminated his appointment in mayor in 1995.
So, tell us about this celebration and this upcoming reunion that you guys are hosting for Major Carter.
Okay, on the 25th through the 27th of July, we're going to have a ROTC and Friends of David Carter reunion, and we're asking anybody that served with him or was a student at Lanier Central High School to come out and hang out with us for that weekend. We're going to have a picnic at Tobesaki at the Pavilion on Friday night, a main event at the Centerplex Monument Room on Saturday, and then Sunday is a church service at Tatnall Baptist Church, which is conducted by another one of his former students.
He is obviously sounds like a very huge figure in a lot of people's lives. I mean, you mentioned he was a big part of your life. Absolutely.
He swore me in as a lieutenant in the Army National Guard, and also if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have got into college.
So there's a lot of people out there who would really enjoy getting a chance to celebrate him and his success in his career.
Absolutely, I think so.
Tell us a little bit about, you mentioned his military, you mentioned his service to the city of Macon. Is there anything else in particular that?
Yeah, well, one of the things about Major Carter that we all went through school, and we didn't really know that much about the man. He was a combat veteran in the Korean War in a commando unit that he had a volunteer for. He was out of high school. He was invited to try out with the New York Yankees baseball organization.
Cool.
He did a lot of things that we didn't know about, and he worked behind the scenes throughout our high school years, raising money and putting our ROTC program on the map. The entire time he was an instructor, they never had less than an honor unit rating from 1962 to 1990.
So obviously this man's touched a lot of lives.
Absolutely.
And several people would be wanting to see him at the celebration and to celebrate him. And
that's exactly right. You just don't want to get on a golf course with him because he'll embarrass you.
Well, thank you so much, George, for stopping by this morning and to tell us about the celebration. And if you have any questions or if you want more information about the celebration, you can call 808-3063 or send an email to ac4dc2014@gmail.com.